Hello, and thanks for tuning in to Sisterhood Sisters Monthly Radio Show. This month on Sisterhood's Monthly Radio Show, we'll be discussing the following topics. Effective communications. What are some effective ways of communicating? How do we communicate with a person that's defensive? And how do we communicate to a wide range of audience? We'll also have tips on networking, so stay in tune. We'll be right back. Oh, baby. My boo. Say if you got a king and he treat you like a queen, hit the spot right, look him in the eyes, spit the knowledge for your mind, body, and soul. Let me hear you say, oh baby. I wanna get chased, but I don't wanna do no running. I wanna get kissed, but I don't wanna take off my dress. Relieve my stress mentally, address thoughts carefully. Living in a cold reality, I need to be stimulated. Our love is dedicated to never ending. It's just the beginning. It's so much we could be getting. No rush, just hush, I got you. When they hate on you, it affects me too. So our strength manifest and grow. God love is the most powerful thing you can know. I'm so glad you mine. Baby. You're my king and I'm your queen. You're my God, who you my man.
Smooth, dark, chocolate skin. Where should I begin? Tell you how you make me grin, time and time again. Hershey's Kisses, perfect 10. Dark and lovely, slaying men. I wanna be your homie, lover, friend. Paradise would have no end. Straight up green, no pretend.
Yeah, baby, that's right. You keep it tight. It's you I chose. I didn't get caught up in your fashion. I feel the real passion. Speak it and let it show with action. It's about your mental mansion, affection and decision on pursuing a queen with motivation. Good intentions, sweet sensations, forever love till we rise up out the plantation. We keeping it in motion, no stipulation. Every day is a vacation. Our love is deeper than the ocean. Like the sky, it's no limitation. Heading towards perfection as we birth a new generation. Deeper meditation, it's a dedication to our foundation. And we're back. We have Sister Destiny in the house with us tonight. Sister Destiny, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Excellent, sis. Excellent. So, real quick, we're in here talking about effective communications and ways of communicating. What do you think? Can you give us one way of effective communication?
I believe one way to effectively communicate is first to listen. A lot of times we like to talk, but I think one of the best ways to do is to listen, and I think it should be mutual on both ends. And also, as you're listening, it's good to maybe sometimes take notes, because sometimes you don't remember everything,
Right.
And so I think a lot of times we keep a lot of things in our mind, and in order for us to effectively communicate, we have to communicate, verbally, but we also have to make sure that we also put our listening and putting our communication in writing, so I think listening, writing, and being able to be open to different ways that people communicate, because we have different cultures that we deal with, ethnic groups, and we have someone that may come from a different upbringing, so we have to make sure that our communication is at their level. We don't talk above their level, but we talk where they are,
Right, in a way where they can understand us. Right, we talk in a way where they could understand us, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because people like to be understood. We don't want to talk above them or use language that they're not used to. We want to talk.
And I think sometimes effective listening too is also paying attention and looking at the person directly.
Oh yeah, and some of the things as far as paying attention, you can look at the speaker or the person directly,
right?
Put aside distracting thoughts, avoid being distracted by environmental factors, listen to the speaker's body language. Yes, body language is really
very important.
Yes. That tells more than anything I've learned.
Because you don't want to be talking to someone and then you're not looking at them. That way they don't know if you're actually speaking to them.
and you're actually in your own world, or someone's talking to you, you want to give them your full attention, and that includes the body language, the eye contact, not slouching. You know, you're actually really communicating with this person.
Right.
Nodding occasionally, smiling, and using facial expressions. You know, noting your posture and making sure that it's open and inviting.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. Because I believe body language tells, speaks volumes about how a person may feel about you. So we want to make sure that even though we're talking, that our body language and our conversation are the same.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. We have some more questions to be answered. So, ladies, our listeners, stay in tune. We'll be right back. Tired of the same daily routine, looking for something positive to get involved in? You know what they say, life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. Join Sisterhood Sisters to add more fun activities and adventures to your life. Challenge yourself and do more in your community. Sisterhood Sisters is building daily. We're involved in radio, book club, talent club, volunteering, Sister Speaks, and more. Email us at sisterhoodsisters@yahoo.com. Spelling SISTERHOOD or hit us up on MySpace, same spelling as the Yahoo. MySpace.com/Sisterhood Sisters. Ladies, let's build. And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in with Sisterhood Sisters. As you know, we are discussing effective communications, and we have our Sister Buzzy here with us today. Sister Buzzy, elaborate more on some effective ways of communicating.
Hey everybody, what's up? I think that another effective way of communication is face-to-face, and that helps clear everything up or keep everyone understood. So therefore, if you say something and you're face-to-face, if it's funny, you laugh. If the other person's not feeling it, you get the idea that it really wasn't that funny.
Right.
Anyway,
like balance there.
Yeah. So anyway, face-to-face is more effective, or another effective way of communicating, I feel.
That's right, definitely. And how do we communicate with a person that is defensive? As you know, I know you've came across a few people within your days that are just totally defensive. I mean, you couldn't get anything through them. So how do you get through a person that's defensive, whether in a work environment or on the day-to-day note? Help us with that. How do we communicate with someone that is defensive? So, Sister Dynasty, let us know.
Okay, I'm going to let you know how to communicate with somebody that's defensive.
Man.
Okay, let me show you how you do it. Okay, the first thing you want to do is you want to pull them aside. You don't want to, put them in. You don't want to make a scene, because that's going to create more defense when you make a scene. So you want to pull them to the side, and you want to approach them from the point of view of concern, like that you care and that you can relate to them. So it could be that they're having some kind of issues that they could be going on at home or in their personal life.
So what if they're always having an issue? What do you do, sister? What do you do?
If they're always having an issue, just continue, just to let them know, gently, I would say in love, that that you're concerned and that you're there for them. Because eventually, if they keep seeing that, then they may still be defensive, but at some point they're gonna come and talk to you about what's going on. But you want to create an environment where they will come in and talk to you. You don't want to create a relationship where it's like you don't want to deal with the person.
Right.
You want to create that environment where they say, okay, I've been, even if they get on your nerves maybe like 7 or 10 times, and they acted defensively, but if you keep coming to them in concern, they're going to see the genuineness in you, and they may open up about what's really going on in them, because they could be a really, really good person, but they just gone through a lot of hurt and a lot of pain in their life, and you just kind of have to know, you have to be sensitive to where people are, because people were raised differently, come from different backgrounds. They could be dealing with cultures, social issues. They could have been in a situation where no one's ever addressed their defensiveness. They just allowed them to be that way.
Right, and you don't want to fight defense with defense.
You don't want to do that.
Definitely. So we have Sister Buzzy. She's going to elaborate a little bit more on that.
All right, well, I will say capital STAYCALM. Stay calm. Don't allow a person to pull you out of your character.